All right, so like the other one, we're going to fill things in. I know this is still like a combustion, so you're probably recognizing that that part is going to be 0, and I do recognize that. As a little note, I didn't go ahead and balance this one out, so always make sure, like when you get going on these, that you have it balanced before you try to do a lot more, right? So I actually am going to put, I can kind of see ahead what it's going to do. I'm going to put 2 there, so that's 4 hot carbons, so I need 4 there. And then I have a total of 5 plus 1 carbon is 6 times 2 is 12. I got 2 over here, so I need 6. So now I've got it balanced. So now I'm going to do the thing where I put down, oops, wait, I didn't balance my oxygen. So there are 6 oxygen plus 8 oxygen, so there's 14 on the right, so I need 7. Okay, so 7 times, 4 times, and 6 times. Now I'm going to put my numbers in. So 2 times negative 235.3. 7 times 0, 4 times negative 393.5, 6 times negative 241.8. All right, so now I'm going to bring over the calculator. Remember, it's these ones added together minus these ones over here. So I'm going to say that my delta H is, and notice I've got it kind of here, these terms. And I'm going to make them kind of smaller so that I've got room for everything. Minus, oops, these terms over here. And then I'm going to put in my calculator. Don't forget the big parentheses, because that minus, even though I know I've got a 0 here, you should always do the parentheses so you don't forget that it applies not just to that term but also to that term. It's just that's a 0, and I do recognize you probably. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my calculator. 4 times negative 393.5. Oops. Let me bring it down again. Don't push enter too soon. Plus 6 times negative 241.8 minus parentheses 2 times negative 235.3. Enter. So that gives me delta H is equal to negative 2554.2. Make sure I've got that all in correctly. Looks good. Okay, so now that we have a total amount here, I just want to point out that this has a 2 here. And remember that sometimes we can write the coefficients for these hydrocarbon reactions. Sometimes you can write everything as a fraction. That's actually fairly accepted. So that's like saying 1 of these, 7 halves of these, 2 of these, and 3 of those. And the advantage is because it gives you the information for just 1 mole of this going ahead and do the reaction. So if that were the case and you were given this version that was balanced, the actual formula, you'll notice like this number would be halved, this number would be halved, that number would be a 1, and of course that other number doesn't matter because it's a 0. But what's going to happen is your delta H would end up being negative 2554.2 divided by 2. Because you divided all the coefficients by 2. So that's what happens with that. I just wanted to note that little point right there.